Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
What up, everybody? The Gritty Gamers are back in the building. How you doing, Matt?
Oh, we're doing all right, man. This was a rough one this weekend, man. This was a
Little
rough one.
defeated after that game. Yeah, I feel that.
All right, we're gonna start the show off a little differently this episode, man. We gonna go on a little rant, man.
No one circles the wagons like
Wide right again. They
magnets.
got kickers already deleting their social media. You got national media broadcasts having huge debates over whether it was Josh Allen's fault. Bro, I don't care how good he played, how great he played. You can have phenomenal quarterback play. He could not beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years. And he's lost all 5 years. Don't get me wrong. It's just that he saw Mahomes in 3 of them. One of them he got blown out by Joe Burrow, and I think the other one he got beat by Deshaun Watson. So it's like,
Not good.
brother, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I mean, this was the perfect situation. The Chiefs are depleted. They're not the same roster. They're playing with a rookie at wide receiver one practically. You got MVS making catches he hasn't made all year on you. You literally, when you're watching the Bills' offense in that game, they can't throw the ball more than 5 yards down the field.
Yeah, it was not good.
Stephon Diggs, I mean, I know he had that drop, but like I put it on Josh Allen just as much because there's another rep that no one shows, which Stephon Diggs is streaking butt ass naked right into the end zone. He missed him. He threw the ball into the ground. So everyone's
It's
trying to show that play about Stephon Diggs dropping that huge TD. What they don't show is the pass that Allen misses and throws into the ground. That's a guaranteed TD when he's already in the end zone, not running, and it's not an 80-yard throw. It was a 40-yard throw.
yeah,
It's like
football's a team game, man.
everyone's trying to not put the blame on Josh Allen. I'm like, he's taking some of this blame.
You gotta dude. You're the quarterback, man. It's crazy because wins and losses count for a quarterback when they win, but when they lose, they don't. It's absurd.
I just the Bills were very this. They're not going to get it done in this situation. I don't think. I mean, there's a chance Josh Allen could win the Super Bowl, but like if they weren't going to get it done this year versus this Chiefs team, and they go to Baltimore and either lose that game or play Baltimore. I mean, they're not going to get it done in the AFC for a while with Buffalo. Clearly, they're
Yeah,
not built to.
they need wide receivers.
They might need to change that whole room. Diggs might need to leave. They might need to get new people in their room.
They should probably trade Diggs and get somebody in return,
Or get picks,
or
draft
draft,
a receiver. Yeah, you got to draft a receiver.
and then I would draft two receivers.
My motto would be draft one, sign a free agent, so you get some veteran in the room.
They got veterans.
But you're letting the Diggs go. You're not going to have a veteran that really matters anymore.
Yeah, I
Gabe
guess.
Davis is a free agent too.
Oh, he is. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gone.
So it's like they have Kincaid at tight end, and I think they have Dawson Knox. So I don't know if he's on a free agent or not, but yeah. I mean, Buffalo. Also, another thing with Buffalo is their defense has. This year was one of the worst years of their defense. I know Leslie Frazier's not there anymore, but their defense has taken a lot of punishment this year in terms of injuries, to where they weren't able to maintain some of the stuff versus the Chiefs in this game. I mean, they held the time of possession on offense. They were able to run the ball, but when it mattered most, they couldn't. In the fourth quarter, they couldn't move the ball. When they were up, the Bills were up the whole 3/4 of the game.
Yeah, they were up when I was watching.
As soon as the Chiefs scored to take the lead and go up 27-24 with it was pretty much the beginning of the fourth quarter. I knew it was over. I knew it was over then when that happened. I knew Buffalo wasn't coming back. But the sense of the game, they weren't able to go and actually get in the end zone.
Yeah, I knew it was over at halftime, for at least the under. That's like, in my opinion, the 3 times that I've hit on the Bills, you got to you got to hit on the under. I mean, not the Bills, but the Chiefs. The Colts did it twice, played the under, and I've hit it with the Lions first game of the year, hit the under. If you gotta play defensively with them. You can't get into a battle with them because Patrick Mahomes is gonna beat you every time.
And we'll see what the Ravens do versus them. Honestly, we gave the
In the
Bills
next
about 5
season.
minutes. We gave the Bills 5 minutes of energy. We could move on to the other games of that weekend. So for the other game of that slate, we had the Lions beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-23. Lions end up covering the spread. Overhit as well. Um, if I'm not mistaken, we had a St. Brown touchdown, a Gibbs touchdown, a freaking Craig Reynolds touchdown. Um,
K-Dot.
Kadon and Mike Evans. And so there was some decent amount of touchdown scores in that game.
Yeah, that was
Um,
nice. I had a
yeah.
feeling that was coming.
Of course, I got that game wrong. I picked Dave Montgomery when him and Gibbs were the same price, and I couldn't make a decision, and I picked the wrong person clearly. But I digress. One thing I do notice while I'm bringing up that game, which I guess we'll move into Saturday's games here too in a second. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I'm thinking I might bet the Lions to cover versus the Niners.
I was thinking that earlier.
The only
I
thing is,
did think I'll tell you I took a future. I took a future for Lions Chiefs Super Bowl.
really,
Yeah. So it's like
that would be the script writers. I'm not gonna lie.
it would be the exact opposite of what I already have. But
So you have it regardless.
I have Ravens Niners
Yeah, you just the
plus
only one you.
1800.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get Chiefs 49ers
Yeah, I know, but it was terrible value, so
because
I
that's
think
probably the betting favorite.
yeah, it was like 105 or something stupid. So
Whoa, the Chiefs are the favorite. The Chiefs are the
no,
underdog.
no, no, no. The favorite is
49ers
Ravens.
Ravens, right?
Yeah, Ravens. That's minus something, and then I think the other one's like 150 or something.
Looking back at that 2018 draft class, isn't it ironic that the best QB in that class went fifth?
Yeah, I do know that the Chiefs are plus 300 right now to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, because I think they're like plus three,
That's
plus,
third.
I think they're minus plus 3.5 versus the Ravens right now.
Yeah, which is a little worrisome. I would have rather them been the favorite.
Hmm?
I would have rather the Chiefs be the favorite.
They weren't gonna be the favorite going to Baltimore versus the number 1 seed Baltimore Ravens. There is no way they were gonna make them the favorite.
I know, but
It
that's
makes it
how.
hard to bet them on the Ravens. I know, but honestly, I have faith in Lamar though. I think they're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Personally, yeah, it's nothing to do with Lamar. It's everything to do with Mike McDonald and the defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Kyle
Yeah.
Hamilton might take Travis Kelce out the game, not hitting wise. I mean, like, he might just lock him up.
Thought someone said that the Ravens had a bad defense today, and they kind of went half off on something else. Like, the Ravens.
The Ravens have the most overall
'Cause they
probably
said
talented
they said
defense in the
somebody was. They said it was either him or Mahomes weren't surrounded, and I was like, well, Lamar is definitely surrounded. She's like, well, I'm talking about Mahomes, and it's like.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing.
Mahomes has a better defense than what people want to give him, but I just didn't say anything.
So my opinion on what you're saying, out of the three quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Mahomes, and Lamar and Mahomes right now are the most set up for success of the three. And Lamar,
Yeah.
who's willing to build an offense around his strength and in terms of pocket passing, like Todd Monken has done a fantastic job over there in Baltimore in terms of building the offense around Lamar. They got Zay Flowers. They have Isaiah. They have one of the best backup tight ends in the league, and likely now it looks like clearly. I mean, their running back. They can bring any running back off the street. They can bring any running back off the street
Tip
and run the
Major
ball.
was like 1,000% right about him getting in the season. So shout out to Tip.
Shout out Tip, man. Shout out Tip. No, but when it comes to the Ravens, bro, any running back they plug back there, you start eating. It's like the Eagles almost. Like their running game is just as good.
Yeah, but if they had like a really good running back, they'd be way better.
You're right, but
Like if they had Derrick Henry next year, maybe.
I don't know if they're gonna want to pay him.
I think he'd be cheap,
Define cheap.
than some other guys.
They have J.K. Dobbins coming back from from the Achilles. They got Gus Busley. They got multiple running
Yeah,
backs
but
in the
Dobbins isn't on contract, I don't think. I think this
That's
was
weird.
Dobbins last year.
Oh, well, I guess they let him walk, but there's no reason to let somebody younger walk for somebody older, in my opinion. But that's just me.
But he's way better.
You're right, but I see like I don't know, man. I first agreed with you looking at it. I don't think Derrick Henry matches their scheme.
They would have a new scheme with running. So
Then yeah, no. Then that's dumb. Yeah, get him
it
off the
would
field.
be
You're
totally
dumb.
different.
You're dumb, bro.
All right, then he's going to Miami. He's going to
That's
Miami.
fine, bro. But like, you're not gonna change the scheme for Derrick
But
Henry.
Miami
Bro.
has the same scheme, so
But no, you're
they
taking
throw
Lamar
running
out of
backs
it. You're
in,
taking
running
Lamar
backs
out of
in.
it with the shovel pat, with the quick, with the
You're
plant.
not really though. You're
Yeah, you
not.
are. Yes, like you don't. Derrick Henry does not fit that scheme. You need a smaller back, shiftier back,
All right.
because it's a lot of east-west running.
It's like if Derrick Henry would be on the Bills, but it'd be nice too.
That's different because they do north-south running.
James Cook stinks in my opinion, but
Don't say that to Georgia fans; they'll eat you up.
they can do whatever they want. Um,
Oh, and one game I did want to cover from this weekend. I'm so mad the Packers didn't get it done. I didn't bet them because we knew not to bet them money line because of what happened the week before and like everyone was going to be on them. But they did cover the spread, so more power to them.
they covered. I was worried about it. I was gonna take the spread, but I didn't do it. But I did take Niners live.
Oh yeah, you did when they went
3
down.
Yeah. Well, that last
I
drive.
feel bad for
That
the
last
Packers
drive.
though.
6 minutes left. I went.
I feel bad for the Packers though in general. I feel like you know me. I know you got futures in the Niners, so it's a different type of bet. Like you got money on them, so it's different. But for me, I can still view it as a fan. I'm like, man, get them top dogs out of here, dog. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I now here's the thing though. They've been the media top dogs all year until probably like week 14 is when it probably switched to the Ravens. Don't you agree? Like right late into the season.
Yeah, but the only thing I don't want is to see Taylor Swift at Super Bowl. I don't want to see that.
So Lamar gotta win, is what you're saying.
Oh my God, bro.
Did you see that video that they put online of that one trend everybody does where they make a classic thing versus a classic thing and they use the John Cena the Rock video. Voices in my head, million miles forever. You
One of
never
a
seen that?
kind. One of a kind, this guy.
You never seen it?
Nah, I never
So they
seen
put MLK on one side, they put Taylor Swift on the other, bro.
it. They put the fake MLK.
The one with the lion stuff on it.
You know MLK's grandson died today, right?
Oh, damn, that's terrible, bro. Rest in peace. Damn.
Pretty sure it was today. I saw that on Twitter.
Damn, that's terrible, man.
Yes,
Rest
sir.
in peace. But, nah, man. If the Lions and the 49ers get there, that's what it's going to be, man.
I think we should
I mean,
hop
the line and the
into
Chiefs.
hockey corner because I got some questions for you.
Well, first, if you want to talk about a live bet like you did the 49ers, I did that last night on the Rangers, man. The Rangers were down to the Ducks, 2-0,
Nice.
2-1. I caught them in the second period after I was done venting about the Bills. And I threw the bet on the Rangers. I'm like, they're not losing this game. As soon as I saw it was a one-goal game, I was like, yeah, they're not losing this game. They were still plus 128 in the second, so I took them through a unit and a half on it, came back, hit that real quick. I was like, all right, let's go. Quick money. We up. So that kind of cleared out some of the Bills' losses last night. But overall, the weekend was all right. Could have been better for Kassa Hockey Corner. We're doing the show a little early today, so I kind of break down some stuff a little quicker rather than rushing straight to 7 o'clock. So just to highlight some of the stuff on Saturday, the best bet I had probably on Saturday was the Lightning in the first half of the day. The Lightning, you know me, I've been on the Lightning a lot recently. I've been liking their style of play as of late. You know me, I'm a team of my trend I try to do a lot this season is catching the team before the win streak starts or right at the beginning of the win streak. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So I can just ride it because that you want me, bro. You want me to put it in perspective for you? You know why I barely bet the Oilers anymore?
Why?
They're on a 13-game win streak. They're losing eventually.
What about Winnipeg?
I stayed off that game. That game scares the crap out of me because if I bet that game, I'm betting Boston.
What about plus 1.5 in the under?
The under is like everyone and their mom saying it's a lock tonight in that game because I mean both teams are the two of the most defensively sound teams. The last time they played though, Winnipeg wiped the floor with them 5-1. However, I will tell you this: the reason I have to bring that up is because it was at Winnipeg, and when you're the home team, you get last change in terms of subs for the line. So you can put your best line on their best line, vice versa. Your lockdown line on their line that you want to lock down, vice versa. Boston does damage at home when they have last change because their shutdown line will be on the best top line for the Jets, vice versa. They are in control of that stuff. So when Boston's at home and they're playing like these highly skilled teams, they generally pull it out. So that's why I'm leaning Boston. Now Colorado and Denver are two examples of that. I mean, Colorado and New Jersey. I meant to say, my bad. Colorado and New Jersey are two examples of that from their recent games, and they beat them both. In their let me to pull up Boston's recent overall form.
The Jersey's
Um,
player still hurt.
Jack Hughes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I didn't want to touch that game either. Them in Vegas. The only game I touched tonight was I did
Now,
take the
now I want to talk to you
Panthers.
about that. Now I want to talk to you about that.
I took the Panthers three-way money line. I'm not scared of the Predators. If I take the L, it's a team I've shit on all year. I have to take the L.
What about -1.5 at +190?
I almost did that on Sunday or Saturday when they played the Wild, and I didn't bet that game. And let's just say, thank goodness I didn't bet that game because the Wild ran it up on them. It was
Well, you're
5.
betting it.
I am betting this game, but let me finish what I was saying.
Uh,
The Wild went up 4-1 in that game on them. The game ended 5-4. You can clearly sense where the game changed, and that's when they pulled the goalie. Bobrovsky was off his game. So, with that being said, I like the Predators tonight. I mean, not the Predators, the Panthers tonight, because I think that Bobrovsky should be fine. To be quite honest with you, I mean, he's the team that carried them in the playoffs last year out of his mind, almost to a Stanley Cup. So I'm not really worried about Big Bob. Um, he had a bad game. They've had a bad little streak, the Panthers, and this is going to kind of like the perfect kind of game where they could break their streak, in my opinion. The only issue to me for the Panthers is that Barkov is out, which is their number one center, their captain, their their go-to guy. But the difference between someone like Barkov being out for Florida and someone like Jack Hughes being out for New Jersey is Florida is one of the toughest physical teams, defensively sound teams. They're still going to hit you, play their style, and get the puck around. So it's like they can play without Barkov. They have depth. They have center depth. I'm not saying New Jersey doesn't have center depth, but they're soft. I hate to use the word. New Jersey's soft.
well, if Stu Feiner is telling me that the Jersey Devils are going to be bad, then I believe it.
Oh,
He's a New York guy, so he would
okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Is he pretty much agreeing with what I'm saying right now?
that the Devils suck.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know
saying
it.
they're soft.
Yeah, he's
I'm not saying they're suck because they got
He-
skill, but like they soft. They're
he
very
said
soft.
without this guy that they're trash. They're
Jack Hughes, yeah. Without Jack Hughes, they're not really that good. And he's out till January 25th at least it says. So,
What did you get Panthers three-way? Yeah,
plus 125.
it's at 110.
Ooh, that's a good line movement. I'm not gonna lie. That means we got good goalie announcements.
Who's the goalie?
That's what I'm looking up right now. I'm going to the website I usually use because it confirms it.
All right, I'm gonna do it if you confirm it.
Ooh, so they're going with Stolar. So pretty much they're going with the goalie that was the guy who remember I told you the period tone changed their last game versus Minnesota.
Woo! Excuse me, bro. Sorry, bro. That was
You're
coming.
good. You're good.
You said what were you saying? You're talking
Remember
about
I told you how their last game versus Minnesota they had to do a goalie change. Florida
Sure.
didn't.
Yeah.
So they're playing the guy who they brought in now. He shakes his head. He's like, no, I don't remember. Yeah, so the goalies actually looks like they don't really matter too much in this game. It looks like there must have been some. If it's something like that changes the line so much, there must have been a key injury that's out for the Predators tonight, most likely, or someone that's back for the Panthers. I guess maybe Barkov is playing. I guess maybe something
I
like
don't,
that.
I
If
don't
the
see
line is,
anything out tonight.
huh?
I don't see anyone injured.
Then I mean, yeah, it should be cruising. Let me just double check something on here. I mean, based off what I'm seeing here, yeah, Barkov is out tonight. Um, unless I see him on the game and he watch the game and he's in there. However, yeah, I'm looking at the Panthers lines right now. They still have Lundell, Bennett. They got Rodriguez. They got multiple players running through the centers, and they have Stetlin. Who Rodriguez and Stetlin can rotate out of there. So yeah, man, I like it. I really do. I think Florida's gonna be all right in this game. Um, one thing that perked my interest is you're getting best on best pretty much for goalies this in this game with Boston and Winnipeg heads up. You're getting best on best.
I got two data points telling me to take the 1.5, so I'm gonna put a little sprinkle on the 1.5 and
For
double
Florida?
up. Yeah,
Okay. I mean, if you're taking 1.5, that makes me feel confident in the three way. I already had three. I put that in. Let me have not that long ago, probably like 30 minutes ago. No, an hour ago. Probably like an hour ago. 30 minutes before we got on the show.
I got both in. This is as I call a waffle play.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why Solo got waffles this morning. Niagara was a waffle play. We were in a space, it was just me and him. He's like, I want waffles. It's like, when this Twitter thing hits, I'll give you $15 for waffles. And he's like, bet.
Yeah. That's funny.
Twitter hit this morning, so that was nice.
Yeah, but he was grinding.
Yeah. Oh man. Let
Nah, I
me.
will say this. I'm gonna bet one of these games I don't want to bet. I've decided I'm gonna make myself bet one of these games. I'm only gonna put a unit down. I got about a unit and a half on the Panthers three way.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be
gonna
right back. I gotta get my charger.
do your thing. Do your thing. I'm gonna start dissecting these games to the people. So we got the Golden Knights and the Devils, and we got the Jets and the Bruins. We kind of been breaking them down. I kind of want to take the Bruins. Yeah. Kyle Connor's back though. That's very, very interesting. Let me check the Jets line combos. Oh yeah, there. Ooh, what's wrong with Gabe Velarde?
Oh, don't do it. Hey. What'd you decide?
So I mean, I'm just looking at it, and it kind of slowed me down a little bit. That the Winnipeg Jets' best goal scorer is back now. I don't know if he just came back last game or this is his first game back, but let me see this.
I'm taking them. Are we taking them?
Nah, nothing like that yet. I'm just trying to do my due diligence. Since he's their best goal scorer. Okay, so he just came back. Versus the Islanders. All right. My gut has been telling me all day that Boston. This is the game for Boston's not going to let them sweep them. I just, uh,
Dang, a lot of people like Pepsi over Coke. Sorry. But let's get into a little basketball, shall we?
nah, I gotta give me a second. I gotta make a decision on this game. I told because when you walked off, I said I'm betting one of these games I'm not comfortable with. I'm either gonna bet the Golden Knights tonight or I'm betting the Boston Bruins.
No, let's bet the Winnipeg Jets.
I'm not betting Winnipeg. I'd rather. I'm not going against my gut.
All right.
You can bet them, and I'd rather you want me to tell you a prime example of this? I almost
I'm not
live bet.
doing it until you say it's.
Well, no, let me just say I trust my gut because I almost live bet the Leafs -3 and -1.5 last night during the third
Yeah.
period when they're up 1-0, just knowing that they would probably get the empty netter and they were playing good defense. But I just it'd been a rough day with the Bills and all this stuff, and I just hit the Rangers. I was just like, it's probably gonna hit, but let me just put my phone down and not do this, and it hit. They did it. They got it. But I mean, I didn't bet it because like I was like, trust the gut. So it's like when that scenario, I'm like, I'm either betting on the Devils. I mean, not the Devils, the Golden Knights or the Bruins tonight. The only thing that scares me about the Golden Knights is that they're on the road. But I kind of like it when the Golden Knights are plus money like that. I really do. Because then I don't got to take no three-way money line. I don't got to take anything. I can just take the normal money line. They can go to OT, win, and it's still plus money. Like, I'm accounting for all that for stuff when it's a road team. They're plus 104 right now, so barely plus money.
Yeah, they're even money.
Right above it, right slightly above. Give it 40 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 102. They're even.
I got that plus 104.
I'm gonna take them.
Huh?
I'd stay. I'm staying off. I'm staying off.
Oh, yeah. No, the over-under on the Winnipeg game already went to 5.5. Honestly, you know my thoughts about games like this with teams like this.
Hmm.
I think I told you this in the show. When Boston or Winnipeg now they're both defensively sound, I understand that. But when teams with skill are playing other teams with skill and the over-under is at 5.5, I generally take the over. Even though everyone's saying this is the game to go under, and it's probably that's why I moved from 6.5 to 5.5. This is one of the only games where I might not touch it just because of the two teams that are playing. But whenever I see Boston in that type of situation when they're at home, like they just come off a game scoring 9 goals, Boston.
Probably gonna be an under. Probably tired. They might lose by double digits.
You really want me to tell you to take Winnipeg so you can take them, don't you?
Nah.
You probably bet them anyways.
No, I haven't. I bet basketball.
Okay, all right. Shooting the basketball then. Go ahead.
All right. So we got one play. We got Cleveland versus the Magic. I know the Magic are pretty good covering, but we're gonna take Cleveland money line. See a lot of people on the -2.5. As in a lot of people, a lot of smart-minded people. So I'm gonna take the money line to be safe. Then got another play. One second, let me find it before I get into my prop parlay that I got. It's not the best odds because I couldn't find one thing. Oh, I got
Oh, I do want to put this out there. I'm on the verge of taking the Coyotes later tonight. I do want to put that out there. They're at home. They're playing Pittsburgh. They're plus 130. I just wanted to put that out there. Depending on how the Panthers versus
I
Barry
saw
goes,
someone on them.
I might take the Coyotes tonight. I like them in those home spots. I usually make money in those situations when I bet them like that. Last time I think I bet them in a situation like this. Let me go look at the last time I bet on the Arizona Coyotes. Can't be too long, bro. That's hilarious. This you want me? You want to laugh? You want to joke?
Oh, I know the other play.
You
What's
want to
up?
laugh? So remember I told you on Saturday we bet on the Lightning.
Yeah.
You know who we bet on right after?
Hey.
The Coyotes money line at home versus the Predators of all people. Isn't that ironic?
Over 157.5.
Are you looking at the Wake Forest game right now? I love how I knew what game you were talking about immediately. And I didn't bet that game because that total's been skyrocketing, but I was late
I'm
to it.
pretty
Is my
sure it's
point.
over 157 right now. Let me check.
I was late to it. Is my point. It's at 159 now, bro.
Yeah, so I'm good with that. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's at 159 now, bro. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. I'm not
So
lights
yeah, I
almost
got
coming.
that, and then I got a little prop parlay. You ready for it?
What were you looking for?
Let me. It's a Bruce Brown parlay. I didn't put anybody else in it.
Okay.
Bruce Brown. I think it's his first game back, maybe.
Mhm.
And when RJ Barrett played his first game back, he did well. and someone else when they played their first game back, they did really well. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and catch it early. Bruce Brown over 10.5 points seems low. Bruce Brown over 4.5 rebounds. Bruce Brown over 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If I could have found it, I would have taken Bruce Brown over 1.5 assists, but couldn't find it, so I didn't get to put it in there.
All right, my bad. Sorry about that.
All good.
When your car breaking down, they got to get you live updates.
Yo, I'm back on the Sharp Abbey.
Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, we got that. And then that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to find Super Bowl MVP odds, but my book doesn't have it.
for the MVP, yeah, my book doesn't have any like awards odds and stuff
Thinking
like that.
Christian McCaffrey. I saw Christian McCaffrey at 750. That'd be a good play. And I saw.
There's gonna be Lamar, but
I want to see. No. Super Bowl MVP.
oh, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. So I was thinking him or Mahomes. Mahomes got to be up there right now.
Yeah. I mean,
4 games left because he wasn't. It's when I looked at it last, it was all 49ers and Ravens.
good reason though. I mean, have you
30 was
seen
like
they're on a trajectory this year?
Purdy is plus 300, so that could be a good one too.
Yeah, I really just I hope the Lions get it done.
Lions get it done and the Chiefs get it done. That's plus 800.
He's like, it's got to be one of the ways. It can't be the Lions and the Ravens.
No, just not the Lions and the Ravens or the.
Chiefs
Well,
and
it can't be the
49ers.
Lions and the Ravens because the Ravens are going to beat them easily. So
Good. That's the answer you're supposed to have.
that's plus 2,000.
That's the answer you're supposed to have. Nah, but yeah.
I just think there's too much money on the Lions. They're gonna fade eventually.
Hold on. Let me see something here.
You're not winning the NFC, bro. Come on.
Dayton's the number 16 team in the country now. Wow.
Guess Alabama plays this week.
Y'all might get smoked, right?
Nah, we gonna
Wednesday night.
We gonna cover. We gonna cover.
Spread hasn't came out yet, but
I know. I've been trying to find it.
you guys get them at home at least. But being already 12-6, y'all look like UVA, man.
We got one loss in the conference. We got one loss in the conference, mom.
Loss is a loss. Don't mean you don't got 5 other losses.
We got 4-1 in the conference.
4-1 in the conference.
We gonna win our conference tournament, and Virginia gonna be sitting in Cancun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you, but you know the one thing I know what we have that y'all don't? A title in the past 5 years.
So
there is no so. That's all you play for. That's all you play
titles
for.
in football, baby.
Right, that's exactly what y'all Bammers and y'all SEC people do. Y'all change it to the sport that doesn't matter anymore. We don't care about that sport till August. Trump changed, bro. Welcome to the real leagues where all the other sports.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He says I don't know because that's what they say. See, we got him trapped, y'all. Welcome to the door. SEC glasses, man. All they see football.
Arizona is still gonna win the tournament.
UConn got a good shot, bro.
UConn not winning it.
UConn might go back to back.
All right. What else you got for me, bro?
I was trying to look into the week between us now and Thursday, between what we got for some of the games and stuff we can preview. Let's see. I didn't really like any of the NBA action tonight. There's only a couple close games. I don't know if the Kings are really going to cover that 8.5 versus the Hawks, honestly. But I guess we'll let it slide. It's not something I really want to bet. Same thing with the Boston game. It's a tight game. That's 2.5. You're gonna have. I think the only player out for them tonight is Porzingis. Yeah, only player out tonight. Which I mean, he does score a lot for the Celtics, but I don't know, man. This is the type of game the Celtics probably. I'd lean them to win, but the Mavs can be wishy washy. They'll show up inconsistently on defense, and then they'll go blow out like a solid good team.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So, and you already look are betting the other close game, which is the Cleveland and the Magic. So, yeah, I would probably stay off. Grizzlies and Raptors -7.5. Yeah, tonight's slate for NBA is a crush it. Get it out of here. I don't like it.
I think the entire slate is.
Yeah, it's not a good night. That's why it's like I'm. That's why I'm debating if I'm really gonna bet one of those two games I don't like because like if I don't like a slate, why bet something more than I want? You know what I mean?
Feel you.
That's why I really like Florida was the first game I looked at in the morning, crack of dawn, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Looked at it and it's like that might be bettable later tonight. That was the first game I looked at. And generally, I've noticed a trend parlay. Whenever I look at a game and I'm like pretty confident in it, in the morning, that game
Yeah.
usually hits. Usually.
Feel it.
Sometimes it isn't. Like, for example, I don't know how much we were talking about the Fire on Saturday, but that was just a disgusting experience for us as bettors. We literally had them in the perfect position, for almost full cash out by middle of the second period. I should have literally cashed it out, honestly. Hindsight, I mean, you don't know that with you can't just say that with a bet, but hindsight wise, because then the third period was disgusting. They gave up 3 goals, lost, didn't score one practically. It was bad. And you can't account for that with bets, but it kind of puts the back-to-back theory in a wishy-washy spot because both teams were on a back-to-back in that game. Ottawa had to travel. You were at home, Philly. You're the better team. The only thing that makes sense to me is Ottawa has more skill, which they do. But just because you have more skill doesn't mean they know how to use it. They just happen to know how to use it in that game, and that we got fucked. Like, it is what it is. Like, Ottawa is one of the worst teams in the East this year, and they shouldn't have been. They were a fringe playoff contender. But they fired their coach this year for a reason. Let me just put it that way. The Islanders fired their coach, too, so we might see a new coach bump from them.
You think?
That's something. I mean, the Islanders were already semi-decent, and they were just, like, inconsistent spots. It's just inconsistent spots. So it's let me check.
Bro, it's crazy. Islanders were so good like 2 years ago.
Hold up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Islanders. When did they play? They've been playing for a while. But hey, people, you can get players from different divisions than just the SEC. They don't have to be bigger than what they are. They can be the perfect size. You just don't know what you're talking about. So
Are you ranting about the South Alabama linebacker transferring to Alabama? I love how I can walk back in here and I don't.
no, not just him. I was talking about Parker Brailsford basically, but
Hey, Parlay, let me put in perspective for you.
Jeremy
You
Bernard small. Hey,
don't take what I'm trying to say as hating. This
Trey
is the truth.
Amos was
You guys don't have Nick Saban anymore. This is what's gonna happen. People are gonna talk. Y'all can't do anything about the talk. You just gotta wait for it to happen.
It's the Bama fans, bro.
Y'all just have to wait for it. You know what you guys have to wait for? The product on the field.
No, it'll be there.
We'll see.
Don't worry
man.
about it.
It's gonna be
It'll be
interesting.
there. It'll be there. You know why? Because nobody thinks it.
It's gonna be the first year I'm gonna be afraid to bet Saban.
Afraid to bet Saban or afraid?
I mean, I'll call it Alabama Saban. It's gonna be the first year I might be afraid to bet Alabama just because you don't have the expectations of the same baseline.
I might be more willing to bet Alabama just because
You might get
spreads
better
are going
odds.
to be different, and the money is going to be on us. I think because The public's not at all. They're showing that right now. I can't
You know
wait.
what?
I can't wait to see what fucking uh. That's the word I want. But I don't
You
know.
know what?
I can't wait
Scared
to
money
see
don't make
a
money.
lopsided a lopsided plus 2,000 Alabama to win the national championship or something crazy like that. So
Scared money don't make money. I threw a little, sprinkled a little unit on three-way Bruins before we head out of here. I decided I'm gonna do it. If I take the L, I take the L. But I'm going down fighting.
I got
I just, I'm trust. That was a gut bet. There's data behind the Panthers bet. The Bruins, I trust my.
what's your data behind the Panthers bet?
The data behind the Panthers was just looking at the fact that the
I
Panthers are
just
on a.
see the money on the Panthers.
I was just looking at the fact that the Panthers are on a 4-game losing streak, playing in against a team that's generally neutral to these types of things.
They
They
blow
don't
out.
really stop, huh?
They've blown out the last 2 times.
Well, that too, but they don't really like the Predators are like they're not a team that's gonna crush you up and down the boards with skill and stuff like that. Like they're a passive team, and when you're a passive team, you're not gonna be dominant. I've seen it so many times with the Predators where they look like they're controlling pace of the game, and next you know they're down 1-0, and next you know it's 2-1 or 3-1. You know what I mean?
Hey, let's go.
So it's like that's something like you can see coming with them.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Panthers. If they win, I'm getting waffles in the morning.
If they win, I might have to make some waffles in the morning. I can make it from a little mix in the Belgian waffle maker I got.
I need a new waffle maker.
Man, you know what's funny? I was so ironic. Y'all was saying waffles, waffles, waffles. Bro, I've been making waffles a little bit extra recently, like past couple weeks. Like I had waffles almost like every other day because I was so interested in this Belgian waffle maker that I was making waffles. A
That's
secret
how I was.
ingredient: use a little hint of vanilla extract, man. Secret ingredient: a little hint of vanilla extract.
Yeah, that
Yeah, a little
brown
hint of vanilla
sugar
extract.
and maple syrup.
So yeah, the maple syrup's on top. I'm
They nah,
saying
put
vanilla
it
extract
in.
in your
Put it
batter.
in. Put it in.
In the batter? Really interesting.
Yeah. Get that.
Interesting.
When you pour it in, you put the brown sugar in there with the vanilla. When you mix the batter, or put the maple syrup.
So you make
Yeah.
sugar waffles.
Nah, I made McGriddles.
He said I make McGriddles.
You
Is
know
the
they got
sauce?
chicken.
Is
You know they got chicken McGriddles.
they got, yeah, it sounds not. It doesn't sound good. Is it
That
good?
sounds good. That sounds good.
It's
We
pretty
in the
much just
south. We in the south. We like our chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
man. If you one of the best chicken spots I've had was up here, and you know what it was? It's a biscuit breakfast place where you can get chicken and it's cat head biscuits.
Good, ain't it?
Yeah, huge biscuits, and they got multiple. One of them's called the Bless Your Heart. It's chicken with mac and cheese on top.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, they got a bunch of different ones over there because Virginia is known for like the Virginia ham.
Rum ham?
I don't know about rum, no rum in the ham, but Virginia is known for the Virginia ham. Calm down, calm down.
You know what I'm talking about? Rum hams.
Oh no.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, Mr. Danny DeVito.
Yep. They get stuck on a float out in the ocean, Atlantic City Beach. Uh, they have a rum ham though. Then the rum ham goes overboard. Then they get sunburned. Yeah, it's a big ordeal. There's like syringes on the beach.
The fuck?
They go to Atlantic City, so or do they go to the Jersey Shore? I think they go to the Jersey Shore.
Jersey
And there's
Shore.
syringes on the beach. One of the two. One of the two.
They must be on the beach going around the world, around the
Or
world,
they're just sitting there with
around the
syringes
world.
everywhere and trash everywhere, and they're just like, rum ham, rum ham.
Rub ham.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
All right, I'll check it
I'm gonna
out.
find what episode it is, and I'm gonna text you.
All right, but did you have any last plays for today, Parlay?
Nah, I'll get rid of all my plays. Come on, Bruce Brown, bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Come
All
on,
right,
Cat.
Bruce Brown. Don't end up like you did going out like you was with the Nets. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Season 7, episode 2.
Okay, season 7, episode 2. Okay.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, a nice lean tonight might actually be the Suns, but that's interesting. Yeah.
I was wondering about that. I saw something about that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Suns have been playing incredible in fourth quarters as of late.
They've been winning, I think.
Yeah, they're on a win streak right now. They finally embraced KD after they got crushed by the Clippers.
I saw someone take the Bulls, and I was like,
It's gonna be DeRozan because I think Levine's out tonight.
Bulls might win, bro.
Might be a never mind.
Rat. Oh.
But big rat tomorrow night probably. Actually, we'll probably finish off with this. So Jokic is actually going to Indiana.
Yeah, go Indiana.
It's right now. It's Denver -2.5 on the road.
Yeah, give me that.
Very interesting.
Home dog.
Home dog,
Home
yeah.
dog?
Pacers home dog, yeah.
Home dog. Everyone.
We don't
playing?
know. I think Halliburton's game time decision, but I think the spread is cooked in with him playing probably.
Home dog. Home dog.
That might be interesting with him and Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam.
Yeah, but that game, I'd probably say follow the injury news before you head off with it.
I think that's it though.
Yeah, I think so too. So with that being said, that's Parlay Joe. I'm Matt. We the Gritty Gamblers. We'll see you on Thursday. We out.
I bet I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.